So, third and final focuses on the Hangar 9 Oscar today is this particular one, which is my electric version. From the get-go, I designed the Oscar that it could be powered with an electric power plant without modifications. So with that in mind, there's a motor box that comes in the kit, no modifications, structure that needs to be made. This one is set up with a power 360, so what I would say is the high end of the power that I'd recommend for this particular airplane. I mean, you can fly it with smaller. Anything that's equivalent to a 40cc electric setup will work very well in this airplane. As I say, the power 360 is more akin to like a 60cc gas engine, particularly when flown on 12S. I've set this one up on two 6S Smarts 7000 batteries. They go all the way forward and only needs a slight amount of nose weight to get the right center of gravity. Talon 120 speed controller I've used, and a 2414 Zor prop to get the most out of this torquey low kV motor. Flying wise, I love it. It's one of my favorites. It's super smooth, clean. I don't have to clean it, which is nice. That's one drawback of the cool sounding radio. It is a little bit messy. Not so much with this. Obviously no vibration, super smooth to fly, and bags and bags of power, as the flight video will probably show. Duration, I get 8 minutes on my timer on the 7000s. That's flying it, you know, mixed style of flying between the normal Warbird style flying, some usually non-scale aerobatics, which I'll show you again in the flight video, and then some slow speed stuff as well. So yeah, all in all, it's been a really pleasant electric conversion and an airplane that's perfectly suited to that. Installing the batteries into the Oscar, super easy. It's got a massive top hatch, just two pre-installed hatch latches. Then the 7000s using the existing tank mount tray, just with a bit of Velcro, one in there, and then one in there. I put a Velcro strap across the top just to be sure, and then we have this smart series connector, which obviously doubles the voltage of the 6S, so turns it into a 12S EC5s, so nice and easy to connect, and yeah, bags of space. So if I wanted to, I could even double up on that and run a parallel setup, which, thinking about it, with a little bit of nose weight I got, might be a good thing, but for what I want to do, 8 minutes is more than enough. We'll do a flapless takeoff, gear up, and then pitch up. Gear away, and full power. I think it's fair to say that that unlimited vertical climb quantifies as more than scale-like performance. Straight into a negative snap, it will develop into a negative spin. Other way with aileron to get it flat and out. I'm going to give a high-speed airshow type pass now, give you an idea of the performance of this setup. Cool sound. I hope you get that on the microphone echoing off the Hangar. I may just take the edge off this pass a little bit and see if we can get the sound coming, reverberating off the Hangar.
Time remaining 7 minutes.
Power 360 on 12S Smart 7000 milliamp batteries. Yeah. So another example of how much performance or how much power this electric setup has is I'm going to pop the nose up in front of us and get the airplane into a pretty uncomfortable position, which is vertically pointing at the sky. Hold it there and then punch out. I mean, that's 3D airplane type performance.
6 minutes.
Now, what can often happen with very high power setups is you end up with an aeroplane that's only any good for flying really aggressive, high performance type flying. One of the things I like about the Oscar with its big flaps and lots of wing area and relatively low airframe weight is that it's got the wing to carry this large electric setup without compromising the way it flies. So yeah, with full flap, you see I'm now tootling around, no wind today, so yeah, there's no indication of a wing dropping or it falling out the sky. It's happily flying at these slow speeds. say a pattern plane per se, but not bad for a semi-scale warbird. We'll try some knife edge flight now. It's sustaining knife edge, so it should hold all the way around this circuit. This is about 3/4 power, half rudder, so plenty more to give if I need it.
Time remaining.
Roll to inverted. Positive snap. Come back round, we'll go another positive snap, so pitch up in front of us. That may go for a rudder grind. So pitch up and then bottom rudder here into a negative snap. Yeah, full stop landing this time, so I'm coming a little bit slower. Killing the power about there. Just let it settle. It needs very little elevator work. Nice wide stance undercarriage, so no big surprises on the Oscar when it comes to ground handling, which is again another consideration when I pick this subject. And oh yeah, forgetting it's electric. Thanks for taking the time to watch our focus on videos. Hopefully it's something we can do more often, as we do set up our Hangar 9 aeroplanes with different power plants and different setups. And yeah, if you have any comments or any suggestions, please feel free to list them in the comments box. We read them all and try and take action on as many as we can. Thanks a lot, guys.